Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with someone that needs no introduction, but of course we will do that anyway because I know that everybody knows this bright, smiling face. She is the Director of Promotions and Marketing for the Downtown Lagrange Development Authority, Barbie Wise. Barbie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Alton. It's always fun to be here.
It is fun to be here, Barbie, sitting down with you because I know that you and I don't want to start naming names, but you and Bill Honeycutt and the staff downtown there, you want to make sure that our downtown thrives and it gets the energy and the I guess the newness that it needs down in our area. And I just want to say thank you for what you do down there. So with all that being said, Barbie, tell us just a little bit about what you do, if you don't mind.
So our goal at the Downtown Lagrange Development Authority is just to promote downtown and keep it exciting and vibrant, and really to generate foot traffic into the area for the benefit of our restaurants and our shops.
Yeah, and you know, talking about the benefit of restaurants and shops, I know that they've gone through some turbulent times.
Yes.
And you all came up with creative ideas of how to try to keep things moving.
And it worked.
Talk a little bit about that if you don't mind.
Well, the city allowed us to create some short-term parking spaces for the curbside and carry-out craze that was so popular during the pandemic when people couldn't go into spaces but still wanted to support our businesses. So that worked out great. In fact, it increased, several of the restaurants said their normal business increased by 30% by being able to have that option. Awesome. And so anyway, so that was wonderful, and it helped them get through those tough times. And I think there were a few weeks when things were a little bit scary and we didn't quite know how things were going to end up, but overall, I think our downtown pretty much, was able to go through unscathed, and so they learned to get lean and mean and keep going, keep their business going, and the community was so great to help, to support them and shop local. So that's just, I think everybody realizes now how important that is, so more than ever. So
and that's great. That's great, for our downtown, great for our economy, because you can walk down there and find things that you need. Always go down and get a great meal.
Yes.
And other various activities that you can do down. You got the museum, you got the theater, various things. Not to start naming anything, but I know that's all attributed to what you all do.
Well, something that we don't really emphasize, but we have lots of hair salons downtown and massage. You can go get a massage, and now we have a chiropractor downtown. So there are lots of services that are available, and that's something I probably need to focus on promoting more. Some of the wellness things that are available downtown, and of course the thread comes through downtown now, so that's fun to see people walking on the thread and coming through downtown when they're on the thread. So it's fun. I love. We see people at all different times of day doing all different types of activities, but in the morning I see people on the thread walking before work starts and the shop's open. So
great. Well, we definitely thank you for doing all the various things that you do. Make sure that those things continue to thrive, as you say it. And in talking about thriving, we're here today to talk about hope we can get a chance to get back out and do a little bit of celebrations. Yes. This is the 5th year that the St. Patrick, and I keep wanting to say St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Yes, because you just had the Mardi Gras Parade.
That's right, at the Mardi Gras.
Which was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, that was fun.
And I'm going to have to apologize. Thank you for my beads that I forgot and left on my desk and didn't wear.
You'll have to wear them next year. I'm sure you'll. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for my beads too.
Yes, it was, and y'all always do such a great job of covering any of the parades that we have downtown. So thank you for doing that too, and it just conveys the excitement to the people at home. And I just hope people will come out and experience it firsthand. Because it is a lot of fun.
It really is. And it's growing.
It is growing. I actually was on a float. I was on the submarine float dressed as a beetle. So I've done that for the last couple of years, and so it's really fun to see the excitement of the community from that perspective, and also to throw them beads and trinkets and stuff. So it's a whole lot of fun, and it's fun to see the crowd getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think some people have different misconceptions about Mardi Gras, but Mardi Gras on Lagrange is family friendly, and it's nothing but fun. So I just encourage people to come and take part of it and help it grow, and put a float in it, or an entry in the parade, so it can grow. I don't know if it'll ever be as big as our Christmas parade, but there's room to grow. Yeah,
that's right.
There's room to grow. And it's just a whole lot of. It's just nothing but fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And the weather's normally really nice too, as well.
Yeah, we always have gotten lucky with the weather.
Yes. So. Now, talking about weather and nice things, the St. Patrick event.
They block party,
Yeah,
yes.
the block
so
party.
it's not on St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th. So
That's right.
the event is on the Saturday after St. Patrick's Day. So I want everybody to be clear about that.
That's right.
So it's Saturday, March 19th. And we're going to have a whole day of St. Patrick's Day fun, or St. Patrick's fun, at Wild Leap and at the Overlook Plaza. They'll have kind of daytime activities from 12 to 4. They'll have a live band on the stage there. And I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the band, but they always have great bands. So, and then from 4 to 8, the festivities will be going on Main Street, the 100 block of Main Street.
Okay.
So that's the area right past the square where Flagpole Park is, all the way down to Delavant, to the corner where Delavant is. So the city allows us to block that off and create a special event zone, and that means that people can go to the restaurants in that area, get food and carry it out, get a drink and carry it out. And I'm renting tables and chairs for 8. So if people want to make a reservation with me,
yes,
the tables will be decorated, and there'll be party favors and stuff that go with the rental of the table.
Okay.
And people love to do that because then they have a place kind of to call their own, and they can go, go get food where they want to, and go get their beverages, and then just enjoy and hang out. And it's a great event. People love it, and I'm so excited to get back to it. We haven't had it in 2 years.
That's right.
And
what's the table rental before we go? What's the table rental?
It's $30.
$30, okay.
And that just basically covers the cost of the rental and the party favors. So not making a profit on it, but just covers the expenses. And then the other thing I'm really excited about is the world champion Drake Irish dancers are going to come again. And they are going to be performing twice for us. At 2 o'clock, they'll be at the Overlook stage down next to the Wild Leap area. And then they're going to perform again at 4 o'clock. They're going to kick off the Main Street portion of the event at 4. So they'll be the first thing, and then the band will play after them. So.
Good. And of course, I know that in the years past, the restaurants were open.
Yes.
And they can go and pick up.
They open, and a lot of them will have special food, that night. Some of them will have some Irish flair things. I know Tola is going to have a tent out in front of his place, and he usually does low country boil. I don't know. He does a couple things, but it's always good. People are always happy to eat whatever he's cooking.
That's right. The line is long. That's for sure.
Long line, but it's worth the wait.
Yes, it is.
And anyway, so it's just always a lot of fun. So, and I think it's really like the first time of the season. Everybody gets out, and they're always looking forward to a fun event.
That's right. All right. And that's March the 19th. So make sure you mark your calendar.
March the 19th.
March the 17th is a special day for someone sitting close to you. That's right.
St. Patrick's Day and Alton's birthday.
That's right. So it will be March the 19th. Okay.
That's
so everybody make sure that's Saturday.
Yes.
So come on out and celebrate.
Yes.
And Barbie, I know that yes.
Mallory Agency is also, they're going to have a lady there doing airbrush tattoos for the children, and they're for free. So that'll be 4 to 8, and their tent's going to be at Flagpole Park.
Okay, airbrush tattoo.
And kids love that. It's faster than face painting. They'll do like St. Patrick's Day things. But the airbrush makes it faster, so they can get through the line faster. They're going to do that for the event. So
very neat.
That's a very nice.
In that Flagpole Park, it will be.
They'll be set up in Flagpole.
Very good, Flagpole Park. Well, I know that the people will come out, the community will come out, because I know we're looking for an opportunity to kind of get out, enjoy the weather, enjoy a little bit of fellowship and getting back together and stuff of that nature. And there's some other events that we want to talk about before we finish up here. Last year we had the for the first time here in Lagrange, the cycling event.
Yes.
And I was fortunate enough to come out to that, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Wasn't it great?
It was neat. It was something different for our area, drew people to the downtown once again. And talk about it. I think they're going to be here in April, right?
They are. So they're coming back to Lagrange on April 24th.
Okay.
That's a Sunday. So we're excited about that because we feel like more people will be able to come out and enjoy the day. It's a family-friendly event, too. It's really interesting to see these racers. And the thing that the course is through downtown, so you don't see them just go by once. It's kind of like a NASCAR race on bicycles. You'll see them make 30 laps. So you'll see those cyclists multiple times while their race is going. And some of the people that were there, the men's and the women, they were Olympic. They had competed in the Olympics, so it's Olympic caliber athletes.
Wow.
Not all of them, but some
Mixed
of them. And
in
I think the ones that won probably were. But anyway, so I mean, it's really fascinating to see that. I mean, they are really some really talented cyclists.
Yeah.
So, and then they're going to have some junior cyclists race. That's going to start the day off. I think that's going to start at 2, and it'll probably end at around 10 o'clock at night. So they hold the men's and women's at the end of the event. The men, they'll basically be cycling at twilight. So but anyway, it should be a fun day. Fun to come for the whole thing, but if you can just come for a little bit, it's still worth the effort to come.
Yes, it is. And this was, I know that previously it was free to the public.
Yes, it's free to spectate. You can. We will be selling some VIP passes, and that way you can come to the De Levant. You'll have the restrooms, and we'll have some food and drink there. So that it'll be set up on. There's a website for the cycling classic, Lagrange Cycling Classic. And you'll be able to go to a link there if you want to have the VIP experience. Okay. But the fun thing about that is you get to go up on the rooftop and you can overlook where the start and finish line is. So that's really kind of a cool thing to do. But you can have just as much fun just being along the rails, and just close to the cyclists. So anyway, we'll have cowbells. I don't know if you picked up on that. That's kind of a thing for cycling events. Yeah. So we'll have cowbells, and you ring those or make noise. It kind of, I guess, energizes the cyclists and spurs them on. They love, to get that audience encouragement. Yeah. So, and then the fun thing to do too, and I think, we'll learn this the more of these that we have, but people that go to it's fun just to walk the course and experience the course at the different corners. That's kind of where the action happens, because it's hard to make those, they're going fast, they got to slow down, be careful and get through the corner and not lose their
create
spot.
A pile up too.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of fun to go and check out all the corners and the course is going to, turn 1 is at Flagpole Park, turn 2 is at the Courtyard Marriott corner, 3 is down on the way to South Bend Park, right? And then 4 is we're calling it we're Wildly, they're sponsoring that corner, so it's at the end of Main as you come up where Loy's is that corner. Okay. So there's 4 fun places to watch, and I would encourage people just to to cruise around and see. And we'll have an area for kids activities. Right now, I think we're going to have that on Bull Street, where the LSPA parking lot is. So we'll have some face painting and just fun things. We're hoping Great Wolf will come and bring some kid activities. Okay. So it's family friendly, and just there'll be all kinds of different experiences along the course. Yeah, and it's an excitement too, you say, to see the ladies and the guys go around and see who's in the lead and see how they shift and make their moves to kind of. And their bikes are really cool.
Yeah, their bikes are very, very cool. You're absolutely right. All right, as we get ready to close out, I know there's a couple other things we want to talk about before our time expires. LSPA will be opening back up, or on the 21st of April, we'll be having, or 21st through the 23rd, we'll be having a show called The Nerd, right? The Nerd, and it's directed by Jack Mormon. Okay. And that's the weekend of the cycling event too, so it'll be a fun time to be in Lagrange. There'll be lots going on. Okay. Maybe I would encourage people to invite your friends to come for the weekend, because it'll be a lot of fun. So that play will be going on. Then there also is going to be the Spring Artisan Market. Okay. So over here at the Colonial Building on Ridley Avenue. And Nikki Franklin's pulling all that together and is curating the vendors, and she's bringing in some fabulous people and making sure there's not a lot of overlap. So it'll be a lot of unique things and a lot of really high quality products there. And that's the Artisan Market is in April as well, correct? It's on the 23rd. 23rd, okay. Yeah, so April the play 23rd. Is going on the 21st through the 23rd. The Artisan Market is on the Saturday, and then the Cycling Classic is on Sunday. So you got a full weekend. So it's a whole nice weekend. And of course, our weather's always beautiful that time of year. That's right. Absolutely. Usually. And so it'll be great. All right. And close out with the last thing I know in April, I think it's earlier this year, Easter. Yes. It's early this year. I always have the Easter Bunny downtown, and people come and bring their kids with their Easter clothes on and take pictures. It'll be the Saturday before Easter. Okay. So the day before Easter. It's the 16th from 1 to 4. And we usually hang out at the square, or we'll walk around. If there's people at Charlie Joseph's, we may stop and say hello and take pictures. So we just kind of stroll along and
just have fun with it. So
very good.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
cute. It's cute. People,
Something to do again in our
yes,
downtown
and it's
area.
free.
And it's
so
free.
come on, and you don't have to have your Easter clothes on. You can just come and take an Easter bunny picture.
There you go.
Just make some memories downtown. That's what we're all about. So.
Absolutely. Well, Barbie, our time always gets away from us, but it's a pleasure to always sit down with you and get a catch up of what's going on in our downtown area and maybe some of the things that are to come, as we've just heard here. And we definitely want to invite you back again to share more about our downtown and how we continue to make it thrive and get better and better. So thank you so very much for being on today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. The hard thing is getting the word out.
That's
so
right.
This helps so much.
Well,
so
thank you so much. All right.